morning, everyone. It's Rafael Diaz again. I made a blog last week about running a business and running a business in Chicago, being young and Latino, and the challenges it poses. I think today I want to talk about when we started our business. In 2006, me and my younger brother, Ruben, I think I was like 21, and we started our own snow removal company. We started off in a really funny way. My dad gave my brother a pickup truck when he got his license, and my brother didn't want to use it because it was a pickup truck. I mean, it was a work truck, had a snow plow, and it was an ugly truck. So I convinced my brother to trade the truck with me so I could actually fix the truck up and start our snow removal business. So we did. In 2006 we started. We got a few customers that one of my uncles actually inherited to us, which was awesome because we didn't know anything about business. But we started off with a few clients. Making it was, for us, it was a fortune, and we were happy to be actually doing some sort of transaction with a customer ourselves. I mean, we were always in a family business, but never ever doing the transactions ourselves with the customer on a daily basis. So we started a company in 2006. We started kind of getting customers. We learned the trade. We do a lot of research. I mean, in those days, online was starting to be so popular where you could Google everything. So it was becoming a lot easier. So we started growing our snow removal business, and it was fun. It still is fun, but it was so fun back then. And in 2007, my dad approached me and my brother and said, you know what, why don't we start a business together? And at that point, my dad had 4 other business partners, which were his brothers, and they were also doing landscaping. So he said, I'm gonna take my share from my brothers, I'm gonna retire from there, and I'm gonna put together my landscape side with your snow removal side, and we can make a company. So that's when we created our company. And it was a really interesting time of my life. This was about 2007 now. So kind of learning experiences. My dad brings his 25% of his business, where his brothers, which at that point was generating about probably $250,000 in gross revenue. The problem was that I didn't really know anything about business. So that was interesting. So first, we inherited the business from my dad. From his share. My dad goes into business with us, and my dad says, well, take it over, son. Make this business grow. I was 25, and my brother was 22, and my dad was in his mid-50s. So we kind of started our business with no really set pattern, I guess. We didn't have no planning, no strategic planning. The only thing we did have was a lot of willpower. Oh my God. We were the most enthusiastic people in the world, and we still are. So we started kind of learning. There's a lot of funny stories back in those days. I remember in 2008, a good customer of mine, we started doing a lot of landscaping for him. And he was an accountant, and he asked me, who's doing your books for your company? And I responded confused and kind of not knowing what to say. I said that I was the one that read the books, not knowing that he was talking about accounting. So, humble beginnings. That's how anybody will learn, I guess. So I started reading books on how to do accounting, and that's how we actually started structuring our business. So this was 2008. In 2009, I mean, the company is kind of moving along. We're having a lot of luck, except that, well, time was a little against us because in 2009 is when the recession happened. So that was a little challenging, because at the middle of the time, I mean, our company was growing, but in 2009, I mean, half of our customers didn't have money to pay us. So that was a learning experience to know how do we actually prevent this. And we did the proper research. We started looking for help. We got ourselves a good accountant. Well, we thought it was a good accountant back in those days. But we kind of got some guidance and figured out the situation. I mean, the recession got us a little good, because we were just a 3-year-old company, and we were already kind of left hanging from some customers, especially developers and some builders that did not pay their bills because they went bankrupt. So we got past it. We figured out how to move forward and keep on growing our business. And it was always fun. It was always challenging, but at the same time very fun. And we always looked at it that way. Even though there was a lot of things, unknowns we didn't know, we always took it as a challenge, and we still do take it as a challenge. And we move forward. So by 2010, we started getting heavy on the commercial side of snow removal. And that was what actually propelled us to the future and helped us be a more successful company, with actually by giving us reputation as very capable individuals as a company. So this was 2010. By 2011, we keep on growing. By 2012, we're already, I mean, this thing's getting a little too big. So we gotta learn how to deal with all the new things that kind of pop up here and there. We started growing our company. Now we have about probably 30 employees. But we did not know how to manage employees. We just knew how to work. So employees, I mean, they did not know. I mean, they did not know the reason why they were working for us. They were just working for a paycheck, and we were just hiring them for them to do work for us. So we started losing employees. I mean, the employees started leaving, like dropping like flies, because our company was getting bigger. We were kind of very unorganized, and we did not have any reason or no attachment to how do we keep employees and engage and actually wanting to keep on growing with us. So we learned at that point in time, we kind of sat down and figured out that we had to really understand why we do the business we do. And we did. Me and my family, well, actually my brother Ruben, my dad, we sit down and we just kind of sit down and we say, well, what are we doing this for? And we came to the realization that we're doing it for the family and for the community and for the employees. So we came out and we presented our plan to the employees. We are gonna empower you, and we're gonna make a business out of this. And the mindset changed. Now, from actually not having pride on working for our company, now everybody was on board and wanting to proceed and move forward and make a lot of and grow the company. So at that point, we just started to really expand and growing, because now people knew what they wanted to work for us. So from that day on, we kind of structure our business around our values, which are, number one value for us is family. We run our business as a structured business, but we still treat everybody like family. People, because the people are what make our company work. Our employees, our vendors, our subcontractors, our mentors, our consultants, our coaches. And then our other value is community, because we believe that community is what brings you the bigger scope of things. I mean, you learn from people, people help you, you help people. Everything has to be in a community minded process. For example, the thing is, today you help me, tomorrow I help you, or today I help you, tomorrow you help me. So that created this kind of aura around our company of being a very helpful company to the community, to other people, to other vendors, to other contractors. We have no secrets. I mean, we just kind of opened our books and said, listen guys, if you want to learn anything from us, we're here, and we want to teach everyone what we do and how we do it. So that for us was like a pivotal point, because it kind of put our company in another direction, which was the one for healthy growth. And I'm talking healthy, not huge profits. I'm talking healthy in a way that it's growing kind of on its own, with its own momentum. But we started kind of using and pushing our values a lot, and to this day, I mean, we still believe that values are the ones that run our company. I mean, I know a lot of business owners feel very proud of what they do, and they proud of what they know, but in reality, what runs their companies is the value you put on it, and the values that you have, the core values. So that for us was a learning experience. How do we implement our core values? And that's easier said than done, but it could be done. It just takes a little time, but a little time, repetition, learning, understanding. But in reality, at this point, what's helped us grow our company is core values. Now, I'm not saying that our company is perfect, by no means. It's actually, sometimes we're just a hot mess. But we're learning how to do everything day by day. And that's what we love to do. So now I'm kind of rolling into our shop. You're probably seeing in the backdrop a lot of equipment. We call it the Diaz Ranch, and that's how we roll. So just give you a little more information. I mean, tomorrow I'll give you more, I'll start moving on some more topics, but for now, I'm gonna stop it at here.